Heaven already answered. I've been down on my knees in the middle of the night, when the darkness was heavy and I couldn't find the light. Every prayer felt like silence, every tear hit the floor, but something deep inside me said, knock on heaven's door. I've carried every burden that no one else could see. I've whispered in the darkness, God, are you hearing me? And just when I was ready to surrender all my fight, a fire started burning through the middle of the night. Every valley has a morning, every storm has to break, every wound that heaven touches turns to something great. Heaven will answer, heaven will answer, when you've run out of words and you can't hold on. Heaven will answer, heaven will answer. The silence isn't empty, it's the calm before the dawn. Don't stop believing when your faith is barely aflame. Heaven will answer, heaven will answer, and it's calling out your name. I have stood on the mountain and I've walked through the low. I've seen seasons of waiting turn to rivers of flow. There were days I could not see it, there were nights I could not feel, but the God who never wavers made my broken spirit feel. I remember all the moments when I thought it was too late, when I couldn't see the opening but still walked toward the gate, and a voice came through the thunder like a song above the rain, saying, I have never left you and I won't leave you again. Every valley has a morning, yeah. Every storm has to break, has to break. Every wound that heaven touches turns to something great. Heaven will answer when you've run out of words, hey, and you can't hold on. Heaven will answer. The silence isn't empty, it's the calm before the dawn. Don't stop believing when your faith is barely aflame. Heaven will answer, heaven will answer, and it's calling out your name. It may not come the way you planned, it may not look the way you see, but God is working in the unseen. He's still writing your story. It may not come the way you planned, it may not look the way you see, but every tear has been collected Whoever you are, wherever you are, heaven knows your name, and heaven is answering right now. I wasn't looking for God. I was barely looking for tomorrow. And then he found me. I was deep inside a life that I had built with all the wrong. I had everything around me, but I never did belong. I wore the mask of someone fine, I played the part so well, but on the inside I was drowning in a self-constructed hell. I remember the exact night when the walls came crashing down, when the life I tried to hold together shattered on the ground. And alone in all my ruin, I heard something say my name, and the God I thought was distant came and found me in my shame. He didn't come with condemnation, he didn't come with blame. He came with arms wide open and he called me by my name. This is the God who found me when I was lost and didn't know. Oh, this is the God who found me in the darkest place I've ever known. He didn't wait for me to fix it, he didn't wait for me to be okay. This is the God who found me, and he's never gone away. I have met religious people with their rules and their demands, but I have also met the living God who took me by the hands. There's a difference in a system and a Savior who will go into the broken places just to tell you that you're known. He found me in my anger, and he found me in my shame. He found me in the midnight, and he found me in the rain. And every time I wander off, he comes again to call. The God who found me once will always find me when I fall. He didn't come with condemnation, he didn't come with blame. He came with arms wide open and he called me by my name. This is the God who found me when I was lost and didn't know. Oh, this is the God who found me in the darkest place I've ever known. He didn't wait for me to fix it, he didn't wait for me to be okay. This is the God who found me, and he's never gone away. Someone listening tonight thinks they've gone too far this time, thinks the distance is too great now, thinks they've crossed the final line. But the God who walked through deserts and who searched the lost sheep home is already walking toward you, and you'll never be alone. He found me, he found me, he found me when no one else was looking. He found me, he found me, and his love was all it took. He finds the one who's wanted, he runs to meet the lost. He found me at my lowest and he He is already on his way. I wasn't looking for God. I was barely looking for tomorrow. And then he found me. I wasn't looking for God. I was barely looking for tomorrow. And then he found me. I was deep inside a life that I had built with all the wrong. I had everything around me, but I never did belong. I wore the mask of someone fine. I played the part so well, but on the inside I was drowning in a self-constructed hell. I remember the exact night when the walls came crashing down, when the life I tried to hold together shattered on the ground. And alone in all my ruin, I heard something say my name. And the God I thought was distant came and found me in my shame. He didn't come with condemnation, he didn't come with blame. He came with arms wide open, and he called me by my name. This is the God who found me when I was lost and didn't know. This is the God who found me in the darkest place I've ever known. He didn't wait for me to fix it. He didn't wait for me to be okay. This is the God who found me, and he's never gone away. I have met religious people with their rules and their demands, but I have also met the living God who took me by the hands. There's a difference in a system and a Savior who will go into the broken places just to tell you that you're known. He found me in my anger, and he found me in my shame. He found me in the midnight, and he found me in the rain. And every time I wander off, he comes again to call. The God who found me once will always find me when I fall. He didn't come with condemnation, he didn't come with blame. He came with arms wide open, and he called me by my name. This is the God who found me when I was lost and didn't know. This is the God who found me in the darkest place I've ever known. He didn't wait for me to fix it. He didn't wait for me to be okay. I'm not too lost. He is already on his way. I wasn't looking for God. Somebody today needs to believe again. This song is for you. Hey, somebody today needs to believe again. This song is for you. I've been counting all the reasons you could never turn around, watching every door close, watching blessings hit the ground. But there's something in the spirit that refuses to give in. There's a voice that keeps on telling me that God's not finished yet. I have prayed the same petition for what feels like years and years, and I'm starting to believe again in spite of all my fears, because the God who split the ocean and who walked upon the sea is the God who has a miracle specifically for me. What He did for them, He can do for me. What He did for them, He can do for me. I believe it, I receive it, it's already on its way. There's a miracle with my name on it. Heaven signed it, sealed it, claimed it from the start. There's a miracle with my name on it, and it's on its way to find me, on its way to find my heart. I don't care what the numbers say, I don't care what they told. There's a miracle with my name on it, and it's coming home to me. Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me, home to me. Tell me what's impossible, go ahead, I'll wait right here. I serve the God who laughed at that and said, watch this appear. Sarah held a baby when the doctor said she's done. Hannah's womb was open and she gave the world a son. So I'm done with my complaining, done with settling for less. I'm releasing my petition with the fully open chest. Every morning I wake up saying, God, I still believe there's a miracle with my name on it, and it's coming after me. What He did for them, He can do for me. What He did for them, He can do for me. I believe it, I receive it, it's already on its way. There's a miracle with my name on it. Heaven signed it, sealed it, claimed it from the start. There's a miracle with my name on it, and it's on its way to find me, on its way to find my heart. I don't care what the numbers say, I don't care what they told. There's a miracle with my name on it, and it's coming home to me. Can't you feel it? Can't you feel it? Something shifting in the air. Can't you feel it? Can't you feel it? God is moving in your prayer. Tell the doubt it's gotta go now. Tell the fear it's not the boss. Tell the grave that it is empty and your name is not forgotten. Miracle, miracle, it's on its way to you. Miracle, miracle, God always comes through. Shout it out, believe it loud, don't let go of what you pray. The miracle you've been expecting will be yours today. Receive it, declare it. Your miracle is on its way. There are tears that have no words, but God understands every single one. in the corner of my bedroom, when I thought the world was done, when I whispered through the darkness, God, I need you like the sun. Not a shout, not a sermon, just a cry no one could hear. But the silence in that moment told me God was very near. I had nothing left to offer, no performance left to give, just a broken heart wide open and a desperate will to live. And I felt the room grow different, like a presence filled the air. And I knew that in that moment God had heard me in my prayer. There's no cry too small for heaven, there's no tear He doesn't see. The God who made the universe still bends His ear to me. God heard me crying, God heard me crying, in the middle of the dark, in the weight of the night. God heard me crying, God heard me crying, and He wrapped His arms around me, and He held me to the light. Nobody saw it, nobody knew it, nobody knew the fight I was in, but God heard me crying, and He reached all the way in. It wasn't in a cathedral, wasn't dressed in Sunday best. It was raw and it was honest, just a soul in deep distress. All my theology abandoned, all my answers left behind, just a human being crying to the God who heals the mind. And He didn't give a lecture, and He didn't speak in shame. He just came so close I felt Him, like a candle in my pain. And the tears that had been burning slowly turned to something free, when I found out God was listening to everything in me. There's no cry too small for heaven, there's no tear He doesn't see. The God who made the universe still bends His ear to me. God heard me crying, God heard me crying, in the middle of the dark, in the weight of the night. God heard me crying, God heard me crying, and He wrapped His arms around me, and He held me to the light. Nobody saw it, nobody knew it, nobody knew the fight I was in, but God heard me crying, and He reached all the way in. If you're crying tonight, if no one knows your name, if you're holding it together by a very fragile frame, let go, let go, let go. You don't have to hold it in. God hears every broken heartbeat. Let the healing begin. He heard you, He heard you. In the silence He was there. He heard you, He heard you. Every whisper, desperate prayer. Not a single tear was wasted, not a single cry was lost. The God who went to Calvary knows exactly what it cost. He heard you. then He hears you now. He'll hear you always. There's a fire in me that the world didn't give, and the world cannot take it away. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have tried to let it die out. I have tried to walk away. I have told myself 1,000 times the fire doesn't stay. But every time I try to hide it, every time I try to quit, something holy rises in me and refuses to submit it. I've seen the rain come after me, I've seen the wind blow hard. I have watched the storm surround the flame, and still the flame burn large. And I know it's not my passion, and I know it's not my will. It's the fire of the Holy Ghost, and it's burning in me still. You can try to put it out now, you can try to shut it down, but the fire that got ignited cannot be drowned. Fire that doesn't burn out, fire that doesn't burn out. Heaven set it blazing and it rises every time I shout. Fire that doesn't burn out, fire that doesn't burn out. It survived the winter, it survived the drought. Oh yeah, I didn't start it, I can't stop it. It was placed inside my bones, the fire that God put in me will never be extinguished on its own. I have sat with tired believers who have almost let it go, who were running on the empty where the passion used to flow. And I tell them what I know now from the seasons I've been through, that the God who lit the fire also carries it for you. You don't have to manufacture what the Spirit freely gives. You don't have to fake the worship, let the Holy Spirit live. Just open up the furnace and invite Him to come in. The fire that seemed like ashes will be blazing again. You can try to put it out now, you can try to shut it down, but the fire that got ignited cannot be drowned. Fire that doesn't burn out, fire that doesn't burn out. Heaven set it blazing and it rises every time I shout. Fire that doesn't burn out, fire that doesn't burn out. It survived the winter, it survived the drought. Oh yeah, I didn't start it, I can't stop it. It was placed inside my bones, the fire that God put in me will never be extinguished on its own. Shake the room, shake the room. Holy fire, fill this place. Set the atmosphere on fire with your glory and your grace. Shake the room, shake the room. Let the dead places live. Everything that fear is taken. Holy Spirit, come and give. The fire is still burning, the fire is still burning. We were made for this, we were called for this. The fire is still burning, can't nobody kill it, can't nobody quench that fire, it came from heaven. I was there, I saw it happen, and no one will ever convince me God isn't real. I was standing at the edge of an impossible situation, when the options all had dried up and the door had lost its hinge. I remember thinking clearly, this is where the story ends, when the God of the impossible came crashing through again. It wasn't slow or subtle, it was sudden and it was clear. One moment I was drowning and the next God said, I'm here. And the room shifted, the atmosphere broke open like a flood. I saw heaven move in my direction, and I stood there in the mud. Call me crazy, call me foolish, I know what I saw that day. The God of the impossible turned my night into midday. I saw heaven move, I saw heaven move, when I had nothing left and nothing left to prove. I saw heaven move, hey, hey. I saw heaven move, and every chain broke loose and every wall fell through. If you've been waiting for a sign that God is still alive, I saw heaven move, and I know He will for you. Yeah. I've talked to too many people who have given up on faith, who decided that the miracle was just a bit too late. And I hear them in their hurting, and I hold their pain with care. But I have also stood inside the places where God tears. I have seen the cancer leave, I've seen the marriage mend, I've seen the prodigal come home, I've seen the broken bend. I have watched a prayer of 20 years get answered overnight. I have seen the God of heaven break completely into sight. Call me crazy, call me foolish, I know what I saw that day. The God of the impossible turned my night into midday. I saw heaven move, eh, eh. I saw heaven move, when I had nothing left and nothing left to prove. I saw heaven move, eh, eh. I saw heaven move, and every chain broke loose and every wall fell through. If you've been waiting for a sign that God is still alive, I saw heaven move, and I know He will for you. Maybe you've been standing on the edge of a cliff, maybe everything around you has gone cold and gone stiff. Maybe you've been praying prayers that seem to bounce off the sky. Maybe you've been crying out and wondering why. But hold it just a little longer. Don't let go of the rope. Heaven's moving in your direction. There is still so much hope. The God who cracked the morning open knows exactly where you stand. And heaven is about to move in mighty, mighty, mighty hands. Heaven move, heaven move, heaven move. Nothing is impossible. Heaven move, heaven move, heaven move, heaven move, heaven move. God is still in the miracle business. Heaven is moving for you today. Weeping may endure for a night, but morning is already on its way. There is language in the darkness that the daytime doesn't know. There are prayers that only happen in the middle of the low. There are tears that run too heavy for the pillow and the sheet, and a soul that's barely holding to the promise of the week. I have spent nights in the question with no answers coming through. I have wrestled with the silence, and I've wrestled about you. But I've also seen the sunrise on the other side of dark, and I've heard the word that morning always finds the broken heart. The night is not the final word, the dark is not the end. The God who made the morning will make morning come again. When morning comes, when morning comes, I will see what I could not see inside the night I was in. When morning comes, when morning comes, every season of weeping always gives its way to Him. Hold on through the darkness, hold on through the cold. When morning comes, you'll understand the story you've been told. When morning comes, when morning comes, morning always comes. I have talked to grieving mothers at the bedside of their child. I have sat with broken fathers who had walked 1,000 miles. I have held the hands of people who could barely speak the pain, and I've watched them find the morning somewhere after all the rain. It was never in an instant, and it never came the way that they had scripted out the rescue on that dark and fearful day. But the morning came regardless, and the morning brought its song, and the night that felt like forever could not hold them very long. The night is not the final word, the dark is not the end. The God who made the morning will make morning come again. When morning comes, oh, when morning comes, I will see what I could not see inside the night I was in. Oh, when morning comes, when morning comes, every season of weeping always gives its way to Him. Oh, hold on through the darkness, hold on through the cold. When morning comes, you'll understand hold on. Morning is not a wish, it's a promise, and it's already on its way. I should have collapsed, but somehow I'm still here. The storm came without a warning in the early part of the year. Everything I had been building started crumbling in fear. I lost more than I can mention. I lost sleep, I lost my ground. But the strangest thing about it is I never hit the ground. Friends who said forever had already turned away. The prayers I sent to heaven felt unanswered day by day. I was standing in the rubble of everything I knew, and still a voice inside me said, I'm gonna carry you. I don't know how I'm still breathing, I don't know why I still stand, but the same God who broke the ocean has been holding my hand. Still standing, when the flood tried to take me under, I rose. Still standing, by the grace of a God who never lets go. I have no reason I can offer, no strength I can't explain, but the God of every morning brought me through the darkest days. Still standing, still standing in His name. I remember lying hollow on a cold and empty floor, telling God I had no more to give, I couldn't take anymore. And I felt something like arms around the pieces of my soul, something warm, something mighty, something only God can hold. I don't call it coincidence or luck or random grace, I call it by its holy name, the mercy of His face. He reached into the lowest place and lifted me to stand, and everything that tried to break me only strengthened His plan. I don't know how I'm still breathing, I don't know why I still stand, but the same God who broke the ocean has been holding my hand. Still standing, when the flood tried to take me under, I rose. Still standing, by the grace of a God who never lets go. I have no reason I can offer, no strength I can't explain, but the God of every morning brought me through the darkest days. Still standing, still standing in His name. You thought the fall would finish me, yeah. You thought the night would never end, but every single morning proves that God's mercies have no end. You thought the fall would finish me, you thought the night would never end, but I am standing in the evidence that God will rise again. Still standing through the fire, still standing through the flood, still standing by His power, still standing by His blood. Every demon said it's over, every shadow said I'd fall, but the God who holds the morning is the God who holds it all. Still standing, still breathing, still believing because of you. Everything you carried through these songs, lay it down, because heaven has already answered. I began this journey broken, with a question in my chest. I had prayed until my voice gave out and put my faith to test. I had walked the road awaiting through the winters of my soul. I had trusted through the seasons when I couldn't see the whole. And now I stand on this side of everything I feared. Now I see the thread of mercy running through the years. Not a moment went unanswered, not a tear went to the ground. Every prayer I sent to heaven, heaven heard the sound. I am not the same person that I was at the start. God has done a deeper work now, all the way to my heart. Now and see that heaven was already answering every prayer for me. Release this to the people who are standing where I stood, to the ones who are still waiting for the breakthrough and the good, to the ones who've almost quit now, to the ones whose hope is thin. Heaven hasn't finished working, let the faith begin again. For the mother and the father who have prayed for years and years, for the ones who found this album in the middle of their tears, for the broken and the beautiful, the searching and the found. Heaven's voice is still responding with the most eternal sound. I am not the same person that I was at the start. God has done a deeper work now, all the way to my heart. Places now and see that heaven was already answering every prayer for me. To everyone who made it through the long and lonely road, to everyone who carried what they thought they couldn't hold, to everyone who said one more day 1,000 times, heaven kept the record and it never missed a line. To the ones who couldn't finish and who had to close the book, to the ones whose prayers were silent, God still heard and still looked. And to every soul still standing at the edge of the unknown, heaven's voice is breaking through. You are never alone. Heaven will answer. Heaven will answer. For the broken, for the searching, it will answer. It will answer. Heaven will answer. Heaven will answer. For the widow, for the prodigal, it will answer. It will answer. Not one prayer has been abandoned, not one tear has hit the floor. Heaven has been answering. Heaven has been answering. Heaven will answer forevermore. To whoever held on, heaven heard you. Heaven answered. It always will.